So this is the very end of the primary conveyor boom. We have the primary conveyor belt cleaner. It's the most important cleaner on the machine. This is a tungsten carbide blade that's clamped into position. This blade has 4 positions. So as soon as one edge wears out on you and you're starting to notice carry back, material going back through the return side of the belt, you can unbolt this clamp, flip the blade to its next edge, rebolt it, and be able to keep going. You also want to keep track of your belt tracking. This is a great vantage point to achieve that. So looking down the frame of the machine, noticing each of these return pulleys, you want to keep an eye on the distance between the belt and the edge of the pulley, making sure that you have a little bit of pulley showing on both sides. It won't be perfectly consistent throughout all of the return pulleys. Or one of the big things to keep an eye out for is if you start to see an edge guide roller spinning its heart out, there's probably a good chance that you've lost some of the alignment on that roller. So you make the adjustment here and then keep an eye on how that progresses through the rest of the system. Again, once you've broken in the belt and it's settled into position, you'll mess with these a lot less. The next thing to keep an eye on, particularly for these return rollers, is the backside of the hull. So on these 2 rollers back here on the return track, the operating face of the belt makes contact with the pulley. We have these little viewpoints on the side of the frame so that you can get a good eye on the surface of the pulley. So if you have any buildup of material, it's going to throw off your tracking, and enough of it, it'll start binding the pulley up inside of the frame itself. So it's a good midway through your operation of the day, particularly running wet material or concrete. You put a visual on that pulley face and make sure that nothing's building up on you. If it's a colder day or it's been wet out or something to that effect, before all the trucks or all the material crews start arriving, it's a good best practice to get both the primary conveyor belt turning and the feed conveyor belt turning before you go full bore. What that does is allows the belt material itself to warm up. It reduces the amount of horsepower it takes to operate the belts, and it also improves the traction of the belts on the drive pulleys. So if you've got a good amount of ice building up on you, or it's snowing or something like that, keep that belt moving. That'll prevent any buildup and prevent you from having issues throughout the day.